Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother coming right back at you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what you think of me, regardless of what you think of this, if this is what the system got into your head about the word which was coined back in the 1960s by the CIA of the United States, the Central Intelligence Agencies of the United States, which was conspiracy theories. Why? Because they knew that this time was coming, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your leaders, which are Satanists, throughout the whole earth, okay? They know this book up and down, believe it or not. But what they do is they twist it. In fact, they have their own demonology, the Satanic Bible. So let's not kid ourselves here. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot deny the fact that humanity has always worshipped God. So the human problems throughout human history have always been based on beliefs of gods. Why? Because God is actually worshiping the demon, Satan, that old serpent called the devil. Plain and simple, straight up and down. Whether you believe on him or not, it's up to you. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to tell you, hey, subscribe to my channel, hey, so you can learn something. I'm here to actually be the trigger. That's why I include links to prove what I say here. I want to be the trigger of you doing your own research, your own studies of what I cover here. Then when you do that, then you are free and you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. I'm not just going to tell you, oh, subscribe to my channel. No, I don't play that psychological mind game. Leave it up to the system, which has always used, okay? And what you call clickbait. I'm not into that. This truth is too deep. This truth is too delicate. This truth is too dangerous for me to be playing around with. In fact, believe it or not, I pray for all my subscribers. Because now that they know this knowledge, they cannot go back. Sure, they can even unsubscribe to my channel. They can even say, hey, F this. Okay, you can do that. But then, how are you going to explain yourself when the day of reckoning comes? Because the day of reckoning, whether you want to believe it or not, is coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost upon us. Where each human being will have to stand up before God here on earth, not in the heaven, because where God is heaven. Okay, so here we go. In fact, that's why you see the conversation between God and the devil in the story of Job, right? You understand that what he says that the devil was in heaven. The devil was never allowing heaven, ladies and gentlemen. The thing is, I want you to understand that what God is, the great I am, whose name is I am that I am, which in Hebrew is Asher Ahaya. He, ladies and gentlemen, that is heaven. Remember the conversation that he had with Moses when he called him? When he called upon Moses, he said, take our sandals off because the land that you now stand on is holy. You understand? So, all right, let's understand each other. So man has a big problem. Humanity has a big problem in its hand and don't even know it. Okay? We're going all the way in on the God complex 2.0. Okay? This God complex has created totally human confusion, which was by the whole purpose of it anyway, to lead humanity astray. In fact, he has created the agnosticism, the atheist, the theism, which is the belief in some spirit religions, witchcraft, sorcery. Remember the word pharmakia, which was created in the Greek Empire, which means what? Drugs. It is the window to the demons. That's why I know, because I used to study and I used to use it. You totally lose control of your body and your mind. Satanism. They believe in reincarnation. So all of this, ladies and gentlemen, has brought humanity to what? To death and destruction. Wars upon wars through human history. Diseases, famines, viruses, drug addictions. And then, in this modern time, he has transformed humanity. He has made humanity accept what? The LGBTQ plus agenda, which is first, see, the demons move in stages. He knows, the demons know, the devil knows that it is his days are numbered upon this earth. Okay? The demons know, the devil knows, Satan knows that his days are numbered upon this face of this earth. So he's coming all out. He doesn't care. For instance, look what just happened. Look at the evil thing that just happened in San Francisco. The governor of the biggest states in the United States, California, ladies and gentlemen, was meeting, along with Biden, was meeting Xi Jinping, the leader of the Republic of China. And he admitted this, ladies and gentlemen. See, the devil don't care anymore. He actually told people that he got rid of the homeless people because we have visitors coming in. So he had a clean house. In the meantime, what was he doing? By saying that, he's actually exposing himself, but they don't care. They know that their time is nigh. Okay? So they don't care. In fact, they believe they're so sick in the head that they think that they will be they will live with Satan forever on this earth. Okay? That's why they don't care about sacrificing lives. I mean, look what is happening in the Kensington area in Philadelphia. Look what is happening in New York. In fact, they're making it easier for people to get clean syringes and crack pipes. I already told you about that. It is sick, ladies and gentlemen. So they have made their priorities to help the immigrants. God has got another thing coming, ladies and gentlemen, not just for the United States, but for the whole world. But first, God is gonna deal with the United States while He's dealing with the world. Why? Because United States, and the devil knows this, is in the way. See, the United States is a bitch that has been used and overused. That's why the people that have come out of the United States have turned into what? Okay? I don't care people. And has actually been divided by the leaders. So first, they corrupted America exponentially. And then the results are right here in front of us. Crime, anarchy, diseases all over the place, while they make you think that they care about you, and you have believed them. See, when you believe the lie, you give the power to the demons. Okay? When you believe that, for instance, let me give you an example. When you believe the lie that you have a two-party system in the United States, which actually divides the nation, then you have believed the lie, and you will suffer the consequences, the casualties of that lie. Okay? Because lies, when you believe a lie, it has power over you. When you lie to people and they believe it, it gives you power. A delusion of power, but it gives you power anyway. When it comes to the world leaders, it gives them power for real. Men have always worshipped gods. It's all about worshiping the gods. This is why, through the evolution and the beliefs of these gods, okay, the Egyptian dynasties always believed in gods. In fact, Ra is the main god. Nubi is the god of death. Then we moved on to what the Babylon. I mean, first it was the Babylon Empire. Then the Babylon Empire came, and we all know that they believed in gods. That is images. In fact, Nebuchadnezzar, didn't he build a statue that he would, and he mandated that you worship that statue. And those who didn't would have been thrown in the what? In the hot furnace. So you would be burned to death. Then, so most people, obey and believed in the lie. I'd rather die in the truth than live in the lie and die because of the lie. So ladies and gentlemen, we are dying anyway because we believed a lie. Our first mother believed on a lie. So never mind that you think because of the religions upon this face of this earth, which has been another psychological operation, ladies and gentlemen, among countless. Okay? Among countless to control the masses. It's all about control. The World Economic Reset is about control. The New World Order is about control. But how can you have control? How can you have a new world system being run by the old human people? Okay? Again, how can you expect to have a new system and a reset of things when your concept of renewing is actually bringing death, disorder, and destruction to the human race? In fact, since time immemorial, men have tried to rule the whole earth. But in the end, all have failed. Okay? From Nimrod, Nebuchadnezzar, from Alexander the Great to Julius Caesar, from Julius Caesar to Adolf Hitler, all have tried, but in the end, all have failed. So this new world order and this new system, ladies and gentlemen, has always been at work. That is the dream of every human civilization, except that now that we are living in the last day, it's not going to be an order, it's going to be a disorder. Yeah, sure, you're going to have your one white world religion, your one digital money, the digital currency, one monetary system, We know that. But just bear in mind that everything that the human hands touch or that the human brain comes up with, fair in the end, because the devil always wins at the end. Exactly. We human beings cannot fight the devil. Humanity's and this started with our first mother. The mentality has always been, if you cannot beat them, join them. And she did. And by the way, there was no fruit. The Bible said that there was a tree of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. But remember, the Bible speaks in symbols. In fact, that is God's language. Symbols, signs, and numbers. Okay? So when he talks that our first mother, it tells you that she ate of it. But when the Bible tells you about that you eat something, it's actually you are accepting a knowledge, a new philosophy, a new idea. That's all it is. So history is repeating itself. We are at the precipice of humanity really going down, all the way down to the ground, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, are you going to go down with it? Because believe me, we were not created to destroy, to be destroyed. Okay? We were created, and then we accepted a new idea, a new philosophy, a new perspective of our existence based upon a lie. All politicians, all leaders throughout history have used this trick. All religious leaders have always used this because religion is based upon lies anyway. I know. I studied many of them. In fact, I was baptized in a synagogue on 125th Street up in Harlem, in New York. Remember, I grew up in New York when I was much younger, of course. Now that I'm old, each day we get older. So, ladies and gentlemen, the human problems are based upon God worshiping. So you may say, well, Ruben, with all these issues that we're having, so what are we to do? Go back to your God. Go back and establish a strong relationship with your Creator. That's all. I know it's going to be hard because why? Because you have see, the evil nature have become our second nature. Ever since our mother disobeyed God, Almighty God, the creator of all things. So ever since then, we walk around, we carry on. It is a constant fight. That's why we are living a spiritual war. Okay? In fact, in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, it tells you right there, our fight is not against flesh and blood. This is a spiritual battle. It's starting with us, within us, with our inner self. Okay, which is clearly explained on chapter 7, Romans chapter 7. Okay, by the Apostle Paul. So, ladies and gentlemen, please take a look at the links. See that the agendas, why humanity has come to this stage and what is coming. Okay? That's why they are able to predict whatever is coming. They're already telling you what's coming in the year 2024. In front of the economic, what is it, the economic magazine? Okay? They tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they tell you in The Simpsons, they tell you in video games, they tell you in video music, just like 9/11. 9/11 was a satanic ritual, a big-time human sacrifice. Okay? Because you need to feed, the leaders know that they need to feed the demons on a large scale. And then the icing on the cake was what? Based upon a lie, they invaded Iraq. And then another icing on the cake was what? Oh, the Patriot Act, which gave authorities a tremendous power. So America, ladies and gentlemen, as the second beast, is a lie. America is just used. She's like the bitch that the Bible describes. She is the daughter of Babylon, which is the Roman Catholic Church. And by the way, as I explained to you in a video, Donald Trump will be the last president of the United States of America. He will win in 2024. But get ready, be ready. He will be the last president. Okay, why? Because he has already been chosen. Because remember, your votes don't count. You see, they lie to you everywhere. I mean, exponentially, you name it. They're there, lying to your face. And if you don't believe me, just do a quick glance. Take a look at a quick glance at an old man, a senile old man that they put in the White House. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get real. Okay, let me read you the one and only verse that I'm going to read to you, Ephesians chapter 6. And then I'm done. Please take it. Don't forget the links that I will send you. So once again, humanity's problems are based upon what? On the God complex. The more gods they brought to you, the more deceived and the more trapped you will, because humanity has always been worshiping the devil. When people used to bring their kids in human sacrifice to the bears, okay, to be thrown in the fire. Come on, people. Okay, do you think these leaders care about American? Of course not, because they know that America is done. So when the government gives you rights, and I know because I work for the government, I'm like the Joseph. Remember Joseph, the story of Joseph? So when the government gives you rights, it's for your own demise, to entrap you even more, to give you the illusion that you have power when you have none. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual weakness in high places. So there you go. He's telling you. He's telling you in your face where evil lies at. It lies in your leaders. All your world leaders are compromised. And that's why they will be destroyed. Okay? That's why when you deal with them, whether it is Hollywood, they own your ass. And they can kill you or they can make you disappear. And making people believe that you're dead, that you are actually dead when you're not. I mean, look at the game that they play on the mass, on the human masses, and their emotions with the fake George Floyd's death. And now people believed it and fell for it, and yet he's still living. In fact, just in case you didn't know, even though I have said it so many times here, and there are no coincidences in life, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason for everything. The police that supposedly killed him, even though it has been proven that he didn't kill him, not the way the media portrayed it. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that they knew each other? Did you know that? Did you know that the police that supposedly killed George Floyd and George Floyd used to work together as security guards? And you still think that this was real? See? No wonder people deserve what is coming, not just to America, but to the whole world. Now, you may say, Ruben, what do you think about these people that are protesting all over the place supporting the Palestinian. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everything is done by design. Okay, and the Democrats have created a demon that they cannot control, just like the what? Like the Black Lives Matter movement that which they helped create. The three girls were just front. Okay, they were just fronters. That's what I call it. Front ladies. In fact, they tell you themselves they are trained communists. So they were trained. Which isn't that exactly what is happening all over America? Because a house divided will not stand. So America is obviously divided. So all these protests that you see all over the United States supporting the Palestinian and in the Gaza Strip and everything, ladies and gentlemen, Israel created Hamas. Please wake the hell up. This is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take a look at the links and see the agenda that the world leaders have always had and it has played out, and it's going to keep on being played out. I prove what I say here. I'm not here to, okay, I'm not here to tell you, oh, believe in me, oh, click on my video, oh, buy this pens. I'm not here to do that. This truth is free of charge. But yet, if I was to do that, a lot of people would be fooled. Especially since I know how the human mind works. Especially since I was a door-to-door salesman. I know how to trick people, but I'm not here to trick. The days of being a trickster, being a drug trafficker, hey, that was in my youth. Okay? A drug trafficker, sleeping with prostitutes, that's all in the past. I'm a new man. In fact, it was part of the experience so that I can talk about it here in front of you, which God helped me to survive. In fact, I was in jail as well. I did time in New York when I was young, when I was much, much younger. Remember, God's soldiers never, ever show their age, because we are eternal. We live eternal youth. Not that I'm not going to get old, but not as fast as others. While I wait on my Creator, on my Savior, Christ, whose real name is Yahushua. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, the Zionists that are in Israel created Hamas. They both are waiting. They are waiting on the what? On the what is it? What they call it? They're waiting on the rabbi, and yet the Islamic faith is waiting on a savior as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you see what religion has done to humanity? It has completely divided, just like politics. Just because everything, politics and religion, is part of the same psychological game, psychological warfare, psychological operation on the human mind. And they have succeeded. May God bless you. And remember, there is more. Okay? So not that, please do not celebrate all this coming holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I'll already tell you why. And I will make more video on that as we move on. You take care. May God bless you. Remember, I do this because whether you know me or not, and someday we will meet, I love you all. I don't care, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of what the system has made you believe. I love you all. Y'all take care. This is why I do this video. Is to hopefully wake you up and bring you out of this mantra of deceit throughout human history. Y'all take care, brothers and sisters.